Don't forget to hit on the subscribe or red color button so that you'd be subscribed to my channel, and also don't forget to hit on the bell icon so whenever I upload a video you will get a notification. So today in this video I'm going to show you how to make a baby frog. To make that baby frog I'm going to use my old kurta top, and also I'm going to use my daughter's old top to make that. So to this white color I'm going to make the bodice part of the frock. So it's a very soft like a chicken work fabric at the back and a plain white at the front. So I just cut a small piece of fabric out of this for making the skirt part, and this is the one, and this is going to be the down part of the kurti. So the height and the width is totally depends upon your baby. So this is for a 10-month-old baby. So I have made a small piece of fabric from the top, and this fabric has a lining too, so I'm going to use it as it is. So it's a very soft fabric, so it's not going to irritate my baby, and this is how it's going to look. First I'm going to line all the fabric like this, and I want this chicken work to be like a lace kind of thing to be on the front side, and the plain white to be on the back side. Okay, so just I'm folding that in half, and I'm going to cut this out. So first I'm going to start from my neckline and the shoulder. So the width of my baby neckline I'm going to keep like 2 inches or 1.5 inches. That is enough, I think. So I'm going to keep like a 1.5 inches, and the depth is like a 3 inches. Okay, so the bodice height is like 8 inches and the skirt part height is like 10 inches. So totally the height of this dress is like 18 inches of frock height. So this is the depth of my neckline. It's like a little bit close to the neck, and the width of the shoulder would be like 2 inches. Okay, so I'm be marking that. So as is a white fabric I can't mark too dark, so now my height of my shoulder is like 3.5 inches and I'm marking that. So all the measurements might change according to the body size of the baby. Okay, and the upper body measurement, it's going to be like 5.5 inches, and I need the exact measurement. So the full fabric is like 5.5 to 6 inches, so I'm just taking it exactly the same, and I'm going to cut the armhole out of this, and it's going to go a little bit deep like such. So now I'm going to take my skirt part and I'd be attaching this. So let's go to the stitching side and see how to attach the skirt. So before attaching the skirt, the first thing is you're going to join the lining with the main fabric. That's what I'm doing right here, and I'm just placing the lining underneath, and I'm just putting a top stitch like such. So I'm going to do this to my front side and also to the back side. So whenever you sew for your babies, make sure that the fabric is so tender and it's not going to hurt the baby in any way. So this fabric is very lightweighted fabric, and for sure it's really a cottony skirt, and the top is very good fabric. So now I'm just folding the fabric in half, only the bodice part, and I'm just marking the center point of this. The same I'm going to do to my skirt part, just folding that in half, and I'm just marking the center point of this like such. Okay, so I'm going to just gather it roughly without any measurements. So matching the center points together, you're going to just make a small pleats to the entire fabric like this. So if you have a big fabric, you can go ahead with a good gathering like box pleat or a good big pleats, but my fabric is a little bit small. I don't want it to be too wide. So she's not walking, so I don't want that to be so messy. So I've just limited the fabric intake, and I'm just making a very small beautiful pleats like such, and I'm going to sew this entire skirt. So now my center point of the skirt and my top is been matched together, and now let me sew it like this. So once after sewing that, you can see this is the back part of the dress, and this is the front part of the dress. Okay, a beautiful lace fabric. And now all I'm going to do is I'm going to give a small opening to the back part. So I'm just folding the back part of the bodice like such, and I'm going to snip the fabric like for 1 or 2 inches from the top, so that it will be easy for the baby to get into the dress. So I'm just going to make a small slit. So to finish off the neckline, I'm using a same white and pink color cross piece, that's a bias cut joined together, and I'm going to attach that to the neckline. Okay, so first we are going to join the shoulders for that, and then we are going to finish off the neck part, that is the slit opening at the back side, and then we are going to finish off the neckline. Okay, so now our shoulders is ready, and now I'm going to finish off the slit part. Just take a white fabric and fold that in half, and I'm going to match the raw edge together, and I'm going to finish off my armhole. So I'm not going to give a sleeve, it's going to be a sleeveless frock. Okay, so you're going to notch the fabric like this, and you're going to put a top stitch, one more top stitch on the fabric, on the bias. Make sure that you put the top stitch on the bias so that it would turn nice and neat. Okay, and you're going to turn the entire bias fabric to the wrong side, and you're going to put another stitch on top of this. So same you're going to do to the neck side of the sleeves. So now I'm going to finish off my back side of the neckline, so the small slit opening. So make sure you just place a small it's not a bias fabric, it's a normal fabric, and I'm just placing that like such, and I'm going to sew it like this. So don't sew it like a V shape, just sew it like a straight. Make sure you pull the cut like such, and you're going to sew starting from one point till the another point. Just sew it like so. Make the cut to be in a straight line, and just attach the strip of fabric like this. Okay, so once it's done, you can see it's going to be straight, and to the left side you're going to make the flap hanging out, and to the right side you're going to close the flap to the wrong side, and this is how it's going to look. Just pin that in place, and you're going to sew the open flap that is on the left hand side. Okay, you're going to sew on the left hand side. Just put a top stitch on the open flap, and to be continued to the down part like such. Okay, once it's done, you can add the buttons and loops to this. So now I'm going to finish off my neckline. The neckline has been finished off with the same bias strip fabric. Same what you did for the armhole, you're going to do the same to the neckline also. Matching the raw edge, you're going to finish off the entire neckline. So now I'm going to add some notches. So watch this video till end. I'll show you the end result of this. It just came out really beautiful, and it just looks so cute on her, and I totally loved it. So now I'm going to turn this bias strip to the pretty side of the fabric. I just want this pattern fabric, that is a small flower fabric to be seen on the pretty side. So it's left up to you. If you want to, you can turn it to the pretty side, or else you can just turn it to the wrong side of the fabric. Okay, so once the top stitch is done, just fold that like such. Very simple and very easy to make. It just took 15 minutes to finish off this dress. So you don't want to throw your old, like a little bit toned dress out. The fabric is so beautiful. I love the kurta fabric, and also the top fabric is also beautiful. So I don't want to waste that, so I just made a very beautiful frock for my baby. And now I'm going to join the sides like this. So matching the shoulder and matching the waist and down part, and I'm going to put a straight stitch from the top till the bottom, and I'm going to do the same to the both the sides of the dress. And now you can see I'm going to finish off like this. Once it's done, you're going to double fold the down part of the skirt, and you're going to sew that together like this. Very simple and very easy and really cute, and I totally love this. And all the measurements depends upon the baby what you make, and so this is the end result. And if you want, you can add a pretty small bow at the center to make the dress too beautiful. And you can see I totally loved it. So if you like this video and if you want more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe my channel, and also don't forget to hit on the thumbs up button below. See you next time with a different kind of video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.